Welcome to Participatory Action Research in the Victim Services field by the Center for Victim Research. Are you a researcher wondering how to make a difference with your research on victim survivors? You've come to the right place. In this video, we hope to better inform you about an option for working with victim survivors called Participatory Action Research, or PAR. PAR emphasizes the inclusion of and direct action by the communities most impacted by the research throughout all phases of the project. As a form of action research, PAR supports under-resourced communities and improves experiences of people less often included in research. PAR can be especially valuable when working with victim survivors and practitioners because it empowers them, ensures research is relevant, validates findings, and builds trust in research. The first step to effectively implementing participatory action research in the victim services field is to establish strong partnerships with relevant interest holders, including victim survivors, victim service providers, community organizations, and advocacy groups. Holding meetings, providing opportunities for feedback, creating advisory boards, and compensating anyone engaged throughout the research process are all ways PAR researchers can meaningfully include community members and practitioners. The second step is to identify your research problem in collaboration with community members, victim survivors, and practitioners. The goal is to choose research questions that are important to the people most impacted and that will help lead to actionable findings. The next step is to create your research plan and to choose your methods. Select research methods that are appropriate and acceptable to the community. Research teams should consider the type of data needed, the sensitivity of the topics discussed, and the accessibility needs and preferences of the potential participants when deciding whether surveys, interviews, and/or focus groups are best for a project. When designing your data collection tools, involve victims, community members, and interest holders in drafting questions that are specific to their experiences and in a familiar language. The next step is to recruit your study participants. Ensuring that your recruitment process is inclusive and representative of the victim population is important when using PAR. To reach community members from impacted groups, try these strategies. Use peer recruiting. Use your team's existing network to encourage trusted victim survivors and other interest holders to get involved. Have a diverse research team and community team. Diversity on the team can help recruit a more diverse study population. Maintain consistent communication with research participants throughout the project to improve retention rates and promote transparency. The next step is to collect and analyze your study's data. Use participatory data collection by involving community members in data collection activities and ensuring that they are comfortable with the process. Community members can participate in and may even help conduct focus groups, observations, surveys, and semi-structured interviews. After the data collection phase, you should engage victim survivors and interest holders in analyzing your study's data. For example, you may work together to identify themes in interview data. One of the last steps of PAR when conducting research in the victim services field is to disseminate and discuss your results and identify action steps to improve your policy. When sharing your research findings, be sure to present them to the members of the community, including victim survivors, interest holders, and service providers in accessible formats. This could include a data walk. A data walk is a convening of community members who share study results, gather feedback, and reflect with participants to identify lessons. Data walks commonly use visual and/or auditory aids to engage with the material. You may also want to offer language translation services, food, or childcare to promote accessibility. We hope this short introduction has taught you a little more about how participatory action research can be used in your future work on victim survivor communities. As a recap, PAR promotes participation in research by the affected community in a way that is designed to lead to action, such as changes in policy or practice. By consistently engaging the community throughout the process, you build trust in the findings and ensure those findings can benefit the community. Thank you so much for watching Participatory Action in the Victim Services field by the Center for Victim Research. For additional resources on conducting victim survivor-focused research, visit our website at victimresearch.org.